So I think when I first joined undergrad, it was a period of a lot of highs and lows for me, and I think because I had conversations with my family about mental health before, and I knew how open they were about it, it was reassuring to know that I could talk to them about it. But outside of that, I never really knew who I could reach out to or who I could trust to talk about with these kinds of issues.
When I moved to Chicago, I was talking to my friend that's in I Am Shakti just about how hard it was to move to like a brand new city, and it was hard getting adjusted to everything, and how I was really anxious because I'd never been away from home before. And so we kind of got that conversation going, and she kind of, threw in there stuff about I Am Shakti, but the conversation ended there. We didn't really pick it back up.
So I actually didn't find out about I Am Shakti through any particular person. I had just moved to Evanston, Illinois to basically start a career change here in the Midwest. And I attended an event at Northwestern University, and I heard a spokesperson come up on stage and describe the vision of this social movement. And I remember turning to the girlfriend next to me and telling her, "Oh my God, this is spectacular. I've never heard of anything like this, and I need to do more research."
I told her about how I, started this blog when I was at like the worst point of my depression, and we just kind of got started talking about depression and anxiety and all that stuff, and everything else came back up. And one of the things that came back up with it was I Am Shakti. She brought that up again, and we talked about it more, and she told me about the initiatives and the people involved.
I felt like I had found my tribe, essentially, here at I Am Shakti. It was a safe space for me to come and be myself, as crazy or as serious or as stressed out as I wanted to be. I was around people who were just like me and who could talk me through all of the obstacles that I was facing.
I think it's kind of been refreshing and gratifying now as a first-year medical student going through sort of a similar transitional phase to know that I can talk to all these wonderful members of this community and also just be more open about any kinds of ups and downs I have in my life in general. And I think I Am Shakti has really helped me prioritize my own mental well-being as well as the mental well-being of my friends.
I think that in the South Asian community in general, mental health is just such a taboo topic, and having like sort of like an outlet or community that is very open to things like that or struggles that people have been through, myself included, and being able to talk about that in a free, open space without being judged has been an incredible experience, and has been something that I've wanted to have for like a very long time, but that wasn't always the case from where I'm from originally, and it wasn't like always an open subject that was very freely discussed back in India too. So I really enjoyed that aspect of it.
I didn't want to tell my parents about what I was going through because I was struggling as well. So I turned to, like I said, my tribe. I told them what I was going through. I told them how I felt like I was trying to serve as this pillar, uncracked pillar to my family, while at the same time I could feel like there was an internal struggle happening. And it was through them that they recommended that I seek help as well. I seek therapy. I talk to somebody unbiased who I could tell my story to and tell my problems to and receive the proper steps to giving myself proper self-care. And I don't think that would have happened if I hadn't joined this social movement and met these people. I see them every single day. They're a part of my life.
So last year I was actually living abroad, but I had a lot of friends who were a part of I Am Shakti, so over the course of the year I kind of saw the different videos and initiatives they were working on, and even though I was really far away from home, it was really heartwarming to see sort of them share their stories and take on this massive undertaking and sort of shift in perspective.
So I originally came to I Am Shakti because I was looking to make an impact in mental health, and I was, based on a previous video project, I had some experience creating videos, especially in Hindi, and I was looking to use the platform to raise awareness about mental health in South Asian American communities at home, as well as South Asian communities abroad in India as well, and other parts of South Asia. And to that end, I was able to join I Am Shakti, and we were able to collaboratively create a group of 5 or 6 people in a team, and they're all really passionate, really cool people in the community. And currently we're working on creating a video series going through the struggle of a man from India struggling with his depression, and his wife helping him, and kind of the struggle of how he is able to see a therapist. We've been making these videos in a variety of different languages, starting with Hindi and moving on to a bunch of different languages as well.
Fundamentally, I Am Shakti is an intersectional movement. We build ourselves based on elevating the voices of every marginalized community under the umbrella of South Asian. So regardless of your creed, regardless of your caste, regardless of your color, your ethnicity, country of origin, gender, sexuality, race, you name it, you belong in our movement.
When I see I Am Shakti, I see a community of people that is willing to extend their love and support to anyone. I see a platform where vulnerability is recognized as a strength, and I see a space where anyone can feel free to express themselves and their fears and dreams of mental health however they would like.
Over the last year, we've grown from a team of just 6 to a family of over 50. And in that same time, we've been engaged in a number of events, both in the Midwest and the South, speaking at things like a cappella shows, dance shows, community events, a garba, really engaging with the community around us.
Around 2 months ago, we had this incredible opportunity to speak at a garba in the Chicago suburbs and really engage with the South Asian community to spread the word of our vision and what our movement and nonprofit is doing. And during this event, there was a bit of a lull in the middle where most of the adults had filtered into the event hall, started dancing, enjoying the music, eating their food. And during this brief period of time, a little girl walked up to our table, couldn't have been more than 10 or 11 years old, and she grabbed one of our flyers, slowly read through it. She looked back up at us and said very clearly that the work that we were doing was incredible, and she expressed the feeling that it was a shame that members of our community felt uncomfortable opening up, sharing and accepting their struggles simply because of the stigmas and the inability to open our minds and accept the difficulties that people naturally go through within our community. It was an incredible moment that I don't think any of us there at the event will ever forget. Because one, it validated for us the work that we're doing and the impact that it's already having. And two, it reinforced the fact that what we're doing is so long overdue. The past year has been incredible for I Am Shakti, and we've grown in so many ways, many that we honestly never could have expected. And we're incredibly hopeful and confident to face the road ahead and see what the future has in store for us.
Language transcends all boundaries. And I'm going to say something in my native tongue, Tamil. Namayallaru Shakti, meaning all of us are strong.
I am Shakti.
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 I am Shakti.